I'm Kota Nakano, 29 years old, a freelance photographer, currently in the middle of working. I need to get these printed out at the store by today. If only I had one more day before the contest deadline. Dad? Not right now. Seriously? Someone sick at a time like this? You can't just leave him be. Are you alright? Yeah. You look flushed. Probably heat stroke. Please, come up to my place. Sorry. I'll definitely repay you. Afterward, I let the elderly man into my home to take care of him and helped him loosen his kimono. What? Oh, this? I'm in that line of work, but I won't lay a hand on my savior. It's the anniversary of my wife's passing today. My condolences. That's an old story. It's been 10 years already. My family was nagging me to stick around. I just wanted to be left alone. Ended up causing trouble for my bro because of that. Your family?
My daughter had some urgent business. By the way, weren't you in a hurry for something?
Actually, I explained the whole situation to the elderly man.
I'm really sorry. Had no idea you were in the middle of submitting photos for a contest.
No, it's my fault for not checking the submission requirements properly. I never thought I'd need prints.
Still, are you really unknown? They're mostly landscapes, but they're good photos.
Thank you.
Anyway, I want to repay you for helping. Can you give me your contact info?
I shouldn't tell him. But is he really from that world? He seems so calm. In the end, I ended up giving him my phone number, and the elderly man left with a smile. 2 weeks later. Come to think of it, I haven't heard anything from him since then.
Hello.
Hey, sorry for calling so late. I was in a rush, but as promised, I sent something to your place.
That guy. Something?
Just a token of gratitude. You'll understand when you see it.
This is creepy. I need to get out of here. Here it is. I need to brace myself.
Apologies for the late hour. I've come to introduce myself. I know it's sudden and might be bothersome, but my father insisted on coming on an auspicious day like today.
Huh? A woman? And incredibly beautiful.
May I come in?
Yes, please.
My father was indebted to you the other day. I'm Rin Goto.
So, does that mean you're also from that side?
In a sense. But saying I'm his daughter doesn't prove much, does it? Pardon my intrusion?
What? That mark on your arm. It's the same as the one on the old man's chest.
Unlike my father's, mine is makeup. I put it on for life's big events. To share my father's courage. I may be inexperienced, but I'll serve my husband to the best of my ability.
Huh?
Did my daughter not explain the situation?
I wanted to hear about it from you, sir. Talking to a beautiful woman is scary.
I told her, I've arranged a marriage meeting. Go and learn what it means to be a bride.
A marriage meeting?
I've been telling her for ages to marry a civilian and leave, but she wouldn't listen. But when she heard about you, her eyes started to shine.
Huh?
Seems like she already knew about your photos. She finally found someone she is interested in. So as a father, it works out well for me too.
If your daughter is as beautiful as you say, there must be plenty of options.
I barely know any civilians myself. Sorry for deceiving you. You don't have any complaints about my daughter, do you?
That's not...
Well then, I'm counting on you.
Rin? Did you know about me before hearing about me from your father?
Yes! 4 years ago, your award-winning photo was published in a magazine.
Oh, that small award?
The forest lake reflecting the starry sky. I've been captivated by your photos ever since. I've been a fan for a long time. When I heard about you helping my father, I was so surprised. Your personality shines through your photos. And it made me happy. My father seems to like you too, and I thought, if he approves then...
Thank you very much.
But I know this was sudden. So, was it too much of a bother after all?
No. By the way, where were you planning to stay tonight?
Of course here. There's bedding is in the case.
I can't just kick her out. Forget about marriage for now. But I understand if you want to stay for a while.
Oh, thank you so much.
After that, we spent 30 minutes negotiating the bed.
Would you like to have a little chat before bed?
About what?
About you, Kota. What's your family like? Ours is like this, but what's your father like?
I was scolded a lot since I was little. I was very shy around people.
You were scolded for being shy?
During group activities in elementary school, I was the odd one out, and my classmates laughed at me. When I told my father about it, he asked me why I didn't fight back. I hated being denied, so since then, I hardly ever start conversations with him anymore. Even in high school, I avoided eye contact.
And what about photography?
Nothing special. When I was in college, my father asked me about my job prospects. And when I said I wanted to be a photographer's assistant...
What did your father say?
I'm not asking about your dreams, I'm asking about your job prospects, he said. I gave up on persuading him at that moment, left home, and have been on my own since then. Thought about winning a big award to show my father.
When I'm feeling down, I look at your photos. They make me forget my worries and get lost in admiration. Your photos are truly amazing.
Thank you very much. Was she trying to cheer me up? Rin must be a kind person.
Next morning, Rin prepared breakfast.
This is delicious.
I'm glad. If there's anything else you want to eat, please let me know.
Is this a honey trap? Can things really be this good? 30 minutes later. The spare key is on the table. I'll be going now.
Huh?
You have bad hair. Shall I fix it? It's a shame to see it go, though. It looks so cute.
No, it's okay. I hardly meet anyone when I'm out shooting in the mountains. Well then, a 30-year-old guy being called cute.
Oh, do you mind if I tidy up the house a bit?
Feel free to do as you like. Upon returning home,
Welcome back! Good job with work.
I'm home. Like a newlywed couple. If this keeps up, even I... Thank you for tidying up the room.
No problem. Oh, sorry, just a moment.
What is it?
There was a grain of rice on your cheek.
Startled, she suddenly got close. What should I do in moments like these? I have no immunity to women. Everything feels too intense. In the end, I remained silent the whole time, and we finished the meal in an indescribable atmosphere.
Before going to bed, can I ask you something?
Yes?
I'll be direct. Do you dislike having a non-civilian wife?
That's not... You're good at cooking and...
Let me have a proper conversation with you. About our family business. Our business involves stock investments. At least for now, we're not doing anything outrageous. My father has been working hard to turn the organization into a legitimate one. The former head of the mafia group had the same aspirations. Although most of the organization opposed them, my father and the former head gradually gained allies by making profits through legitimate means.
I see. That's quite something.
But when I was young, there were still people who opposed my father. That's why I grew up in a restrictive environment. I have my own thoughts about our family business, but my father raised me with care. My identity as my father's daughter is important to me. If I were to cause trouble because of our family business, I would leave here immediately.
I'm estranged from my father. I think the relationship between you and your father is wonderful, Rin.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Kota.
There must have been many difficult times for them, but I can't help but admire the genuine relationship between Rin and her father. A few days later.
It's wonderful! This is my first time at the botanical garden.
I'm glad you like it. Dating feels burdensome for me, but she'll keep doing household chores if I leave her alone.
Can I see your photos?
She's so close.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Well, I am a photographer. I picked this, but was there anywhere you actually wanted to go?
I couldn't think of anywhere. I haven't done much sightseeing because of our family business.
She doesn't seem to mind going out. Thought she was independent and didn't need my help. Let's go out again sometime. We'll go wherever you want, and I'll accompany you.
Yes!
And so I started going out with Rin every time I had a day off, with my camera. Wherever we went, Rin innocently enjoyed herself. Even though I was usually tense at work, I found joy in taking photos with her. No, being with Rin is where I'm finding fun. Before I knew it, 3 months had passed. Finally, I received a request from Rin for a place she wanted to visit. Rin?
Sorry for taking it without asking. Your serious side profile is wonderful. Don't you take portraits?
It requires social skills.
You won't take any pictures of me?
It's not my area of expertise. I've never found people more beautiful than landscapes. I have to take it. Me? Taking someone's portrait? She's beautiful, inside and out. If I keep dragging on this relationship and Rin changes her mind... No, I don't want to think about it. A few days later.
You wanted to talk?
I want you to see this photo.
Did you take this of me?
Yes. Can I submit this photo to an international competition?
I have one request.
What is it?
I want to hear your answer from when we first met.
I guess you jumped to my point.
Huh?
I was going to tell you if I won the competition, that I want you to stay by my side forever.
I'm so happy! I'm sorry, I couldn't wait any longer.
I'm glad you didn't change your mind, Rin.
There's no way that would happen.
A few days later, I submitted Rin's photo to the competition. As a result, I won the grand prize. We decided to get married, went to tell Rin's father. However,
Erase me from your life. Your civilian parents don't need to know about me.
Rin told me being her father's daughter is important to her.
Did she show you the lotus flower drawn on her upper arm?
Yes.
When my daughter was in high school, she showed me that lotus flower for the first time. I felt relieved knowing it was just makeup, but it sent shivers down my spine.
Why is that?
In our world, That's a declaration of disownment. It's a way to sever ties with the legitimate world by defacing the body given by one's parents. I had a rough relationship with my own parents. When I hurt myself, I didn't think much of it. But then, I had a daughter of my own, and I started regretting it. And that's when Rin found out. That makeup. She said, "This is a bond between my father and me. That's why I want my daughter to be happy." I understand how her father feels, but what should I do? Then, after some time, it was time for me to visit my own parents to announce our marriage.
So, he was? I see.
Mom, I hope you haven't said anything extra to Rin. Can we talk for a moment? I want to make this announcement before dinner. Rin, Goto, and I are getting married.
Oh, how wonderful.
Initially, the atmosphere was cordial, but Rin's father has been missing for 10 years. He disappeared after his wife passed away. And he left his daughter behind? Have you checked with his workplace? Surely someone knows where he went. I told you, he's missing. Stop bringing it up. Rin, if you're planning to marry my son, I'd like to confirm the details of this story. Dad? Did you confirm it? If there's something you need to hide from her father, think about Rin's feelings!
Please, both of you, calm down.
I met him. What? I met Rin's father. He seemed like a respectable man to me. Why do you think she kept it a secret? Because she knew you wouldn't accept him? You only judge people with critical eyes.
Coda!
I can't bear this. I'm sorry, Rin.
Wait! I'm sorry. I'll go after Coda.
A few minutes later.
Coda, can we talk for a moment?
Sorry, Rin. I can't bring myself to go back home right now.
It's okay. And, I'm really sorry.
I should be the one apologizing.
I heard it from your mother. Your father, he used to look at the photo you won the grand prize for every day.
My father?
He kept it a secret from your mother. Seems like he cared about how you felt. He said, "Can't I show joy for his achievement once he wins a major prize?" Do you understand why he opposed you becoming a photographer?
He was worried his shy son, might struggle to make a living.
I love my father, but I've never thought he was perfect.
Yeah, thanks, Rin. Later, we went back home again, and sorry for causing you worry, Mom. And can I continue our conversation, Dad? What is it? I wanted you to acknowledge me, whether it was for my photography or anything else. I thought winning that prize would finally make that happen.
Coda, your father.
I heard it from Rin. I wouldn't have been able to take that photo without her. I don't want to talk about photography anymore. Please, don't speak ill of Rin or her father. I beg you.
It's understandable for you to worry. So please give us a chance to prove ourselves. Whether I'm the kind of person who would make Kota unhappy or not, please.
We'll prove it together. What kind of people we are. Do as you please. After that, Rin and I started visiting my parents' house every weekend. Rin's cooking skills amazed my mother. I also learned housework, which I had neglected due to work. My father remained strict with Rin, but both Rin and I continued to talk to him. 6 months later. The question is whether you two can be happy. Can I believe in you?
Yes.
You finally faced me properly. Until now, you've either silently obeyed or left angrily, causing me to worry. Dad, sorry. And thank you. Afterward, we introduced my parents to Rin's father only once. While I made it clear not to press him, when they actually met,
He's a respectable man. Right?
And then, the wedding day arrived.
Why are you angry? I'm just apologizing for the trouble I caused.
Don't apologize for the precious memories we've made together.
Is that so? Sorry, so let me take some photos. It would really help if you could show me your smile.
Make sure to take beautiful ones. You're a professional after all.
I don't need any skill to take beautiful photos of my wife.
Hi, it's me, Mel. Thanks for watching my channel. I'm super happy if you watch the next and other videos too.